Hello guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review for the LEGO Star Wars, the Dark Falcon set from Rebuild the Galaxy. This is currently set number 75389. It has over 1,500 pieces, and let's take a look at the box. You can see the Falcon right there, as well as the minifigures. You get Beach Luke, Jedi Vader, Bounty Hunter C-3PO, Darth Dev, Darth Jar Jar, as well as Darth Ray. So moving on to the back of the box, we got more details of the Dark Falcon here. So here it is, with the minifigures, as well as the set itself. So for the features of this Falcon, pretty much has an opening cockpit right there, throne for Darth Jar Jar, the prison cell, and also the top panels can lift up to access the interior of the Falcon. You also get this for the gunner seats, as well as the jar game right there. So now that we've done the box, let's move on to the minifigures and the set. Okay, so let's start off with the minifigures. We also have the actual set in the background. So first, we're gonna start off with Beach Luke right here. There you go. So there you go. We got Beach Luke holding this blue milk carton. So here's the back details with some Easter eggs right there. Actually, come on, focus. As well as the double-sided head right here. There you go. We just saw him with his glasses on. And anyways, for the torso printing, you get some astromech droids right there. The surfboard icon, TIE fighter, and from the front you get pretty much the same thing. So let's just put that back. Next we have Jedi Vader. There you go. You got the details right there, as well as the blue lightsaber, which is from that belongs to Anakin Skywalker. I'm actually curious as to what happened to Obi-Wan in this universe. At the time of this filming, I already watched the series, and Obi-Wan was nowhere to be found. So he probably turned to the dark side or something. I'm also curious as to how he got the suit. Anyways, here's the white cape, it's fabric. Here's the back printing. The side, it also has this arm printing actually, which is pretty cool. It has a metallic print right there on the shoulder pads, as well as the actual armor, which I'm actually pretty impressed about. Also, same goes for the other side. And if you take a look at his face, you can see it has the face of Sebastian Shaw from Return of the Jedi, before he got swapped out for Hayden Christensen as a Force Ghost. Okay, so let's just put the helmet back on and move on to the next figure, which is Bounty Hunter C-3PO. He's pretty much almost the same as any C-3PO you can get. However, the only difference is you get this black arm right here, as well as the red eyes over there. Complaint I have about this figure is that he doesn't have the dual molded legs, but which is fine, I guess, since I didn't really buy the set just for mainly for him. So I bought it mainly for the set, and as well as the Jedi Vader and Darth Jar Jar right there. But next, let's move on. You get Darth Dev with a cool metallic arm right here. As well as some back printing right here. He also has a fabric cape right here, same as Jedi Vader. I'm really glad that they didn't use the new plastic ones. I don't like those personally. And also, he also gets a double-sided prick right here, which is, I assume this is Dev before he turned to the dark side. So, you know, from episodes 1 and 2. So, I got a suggestion actually. You can, if you want Dev before the whole galaxy got rebuilt, so you can just take the head off, get the Ezra Bridger minifigure if you have one, and place him over here. You can just swap out the arms out to match the skin tone. But anyways, you can just maybe add some black pants right here. Now you can just swap the hands as well to match the skin tone. I just didn't, you know, don't have the time to find the hands right now. So, anyways, let's go back to the review. Alright, let's place him in over here. Next, we have Darth Jar Jar, the Sith Lord himself. This is actually one of the main reasons why I got the set. And I've been collecting Star Wars since 2011, and I never even ever had a Jar Jar Binks, like, ever. Not even an action figure. This is actually my first Jar Jar figure ever. So, anyways, here he is with the double-bladed lightsaber, as well as his eyes right there. I'm not sure if this is a new mold or if they just repainted him. Here are the details right there. He also has the Booma right here. So let's put it back on the base plate. Fun fact is, I actually hated Jar Jar as a kid. Back when, you know, back then. But, you know, ever since I got, you know, ever since early to late high school, I eventually liked him, you know. He eventually grew on me, so there you go. Let's move on. Let's move on to the last minifigure, which is Darth Rey, who also appears in the Rise of Skywalker, actually. So here's the details right here. You also get some back printing over here, as well as a double-sided face over here with her teeth out. Let's see. Come on, focus. Come on. There you go. So here it is, Darth Rey, and she also gets this double-bladed lightsaber from the Rise of Skywalker. But you know, if you have maybe this piece right here, you can just make it, you know, double-bladed if you want to. I just got this black piece from my Ghost and Phantom 2 set. This is actually just an extra piece, so I just used that. And you know, there you go. You can have her hold it like this if you want to. This piece at the center is not included with the set, by the way. That only came from my personal collection. So let me just put everything back in place, and we're gonna move on to the actual set once I put everything back. So anyways, here it is, Darth Rey. All of the minifigures are pretty much covered, so let's move on to the actual set. Okay, so this is actually what came with the set. You get actually 3 spring-loaded shooter missiles, as well as the brick separator. This is also the extra pieces that you get in the set. I just put it in this little bag right here. So anyways, let's move on. Here is the Dark Falcon itself. Let me just get this thing over here. So there you go. Here's the actual set itself. First, we're going to start off with the cockpit over here. You can take this off and maybe place You can place 2 minifigures here actually, no problem. Let me just do that right now. You can put maybe Darth Ray over here, as well as Bounty Hunter, C-3PO. So there you go. They fit perfectly actually, so you can just, you know, close this up and, you know, seal it shut. So another detail that I like about this Falcon is that it also has the Death Star laser piece over there. Here we also got a front junk right here which rotates. Here you go. We got more details over here. Let me just turn the set around so that you guys can see the back of the build. So here you go. Here we go. We got the red. The blue pieces actually got replaced by the red from the 2019 Falcon. So yeah, there you go. Here's the back. And I'm gonna try to show you the bottom if that's even possible. But it's you know, it's right there. There's only one turret right there, which you can move from using a bolt joint right there, and this is landing gears over here. Okay, so let's face it right here. And check on the interior space right here. You just have to open these 3 panels, as well as the panels on the back. So yeah, this is pretty much the interior. I actually forgot to mention about the gun turret right here. You can actually open this up and store 2 minifigures in here. So let me just do that. There you go. So here it is. And all you have to do is just put it back in here behind those black cheese slopes. So there you go. And you can just seal this up. And now we're going to move on to the interior right here. You got the hatch right there. Maybe you can just put Darth Jar Jar over here. I can't even use this, to be honest. Look at that. I'm struggling here. Look how small the space here is. So I don't even bother doing this. So, but I can't put a figure in there, so I'll just seal it up. So let me just try to get the figure out. There you go. Anyways, this is Darth Jar Jar's throne. And what you can do with it is just you can actually put him on there. And you can actually remove this throne to reveal a Sith holocron right there in the background. And you know, let me just put the throne back over here. There you go, and place it back here. And over here, you actually have a control panel right there. These 3 are sticker pieces. So there you go. You also have 2 beds for minifigures. You can maybe put Jedi Vader in one of these. There you go, sitting there. And this is also a clip that you use to put the spring-loaded shooter. But I personally don't like doing this with the spring-loaded shooter. I'd rather have that with something a minifigure would actually use. So I chose this blaster rifle for Bounty Hunter C-3PO. I'll just put it back there. There we go, right there at the back. Anyways, let's move on to the back side of the Falcon. We have the hyperdrive right here, which is actually a sticker. We get more Boomas over here, as well as an extra one inside the crate. And there. And this is pretty much a gaming area. So you have the game controller right there. You get the Dejaric Mortal Kombat style game, as well as the the PlayStation 5. So you can just put a minifigure in there. Let me just get Beach Luke instead. Okay, so now we have Beach Luke right here holding the game controller. So now let's see if I can put him in there. There you go. He's sitting there playing the game. So let me just flip the ship right over. Okay, so here's the actual set. So now you can just open this up for the prison cell and have Darth Vader inside. See if I can put him like sitting down over here. There you go, and you just have to close this up. And he's pretty much sealed in the shut. And another thing I forgot to show you guys is this surfboard right here that belongs to Beach Luke. Right, so now we can just now that we covered the whole interior of the Dark Falcon, we can just close this up. I also like how you only need to close it up with 5 panels instead of the the older Falcons like the 2015 and below, which have like so many panels, like 11 I think. Right, so here's how it looks like closed up. And now we're gonna move on to the last feature that I haven't showed you guys yet, which is the spring-loaded shooters right here. So let me just get the missiles. So here it is. Let's put one in here. First, and the second one. Let's see if I can find a hole over here. There you go. So it's pretty much concealed in there. You're not gonna launch that accidentally, unless you press this by accident, I guess. So, anyways, let's you can just fire both of these, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a really fun set to build, and I don't think LEGO is ever gonna make this ever again. So, if you have the chance to get this thing, I suggest that you can. Thank you guys for watching, and may the force be with you.